Hi, I'm Valori Wells, and I'm here today to show you how to make a really nice flanged miter-edged pillow. The great thing about this is you have incredible access to lots of beautiful fabrics that will make your pillows look great without having to add anything. And the key is our mitered corner here. Now, miters can seem very intimidating. They are not, I promise. So the first thing, I have everything pre-cut. So and your pillows will vary in size, but all that information will be on the website. So we have two pieces for the back, because on the back of the pillow, we are making it so you can slip your insert in and out and easily wash this and or change your covers. So we have our two pieces for the back. We have our front piece, and then we have 8 pieces of flange. So the first thing we're going to do with our front piece after we've cut it out is we're going to take our ruler and our pencil, and you're going to mark on each corner a 1/2 inch in, so you have a dot. This dot is very important when it comes to the flange. So we are going to do each corner with that. And we have everything cut, so all we're going to do now is sew. This is going to be good. So for the back, you're going to want to take your iron and press 1/4 inch and another 1/4 inch, and then we are going to top stitch the edges of this. This makes a nice clean finish that you then don't have to worry much about when you are taking your pillow in and out. It won't break. You know, all that good stuff. So we're using a nice straight stitch with this, make some coordinating thread color, and we're gonna just sew down the edge. And you're gonna sew right at the edge of your fold. You can either do this on the front or the back. Actually, probably be better to do it on the back. Right next to the edge so that you don't get any sort of rolling up. So once you sew this, the next part you're going to do both of your back pieces, okay? Then we are going to add our flange, which is so easy. You're going to be putting flange on everything. As you remember, we put our little dots on here. So you're going to take your flange, you're going to fold it in half and kind of finger press it. And you're going to take your pillow front and you're going to fold it in half and you're going to finger press. Then we're going to take and put right sides together, matching both of our centers with a pin. So we have our center there. I like to use the flat head pins. And then you're going to also pin down here right at your corner. Both sides. Now, once you have done this, you can add more pins if you like to. I think 3 is plenty, but it is all up to your confidence in sewing. Now you're going to sew with the flange on the bottom, and the reason being is that we must start and stop at that little pencil mark we made. And you're going to want to back tack just a little bit, so you put your needle down right where that is. Now on this also, so you know everything has 1/2 inch seam allowance. So make sure when you cut, you are adding your 1/2 inch seam allowance. So here we go. Make sure you line everything up. Now, I'm getting right to my little pin dot or my pencil mark, and I'm gonna stop. Put the back tack. There we go. Now, here is how you make a mitered corner, which is what we're all looking for. So if you notice, these are longer, and see how they kind of flap over each other like that? Well, what we're gonna do is we are going to take and fold this into a corner, and we're gonna press it, okay? So what we do is we are gonna line these up right at the corner like this. We're gonna take our pin, and we're gonna pin in between your pressing line. You're also going to pin down here. Now it seems a little awkward because you have all this bulky fabric, but if you just concentrate on where you're at right here, it makes it very easy. So we have our pinned right here. Now, here's the cool part. you take and you line your little needle up and you sew on your pressing line. Of course, removing your pin, don't sew over those pins. If you don't feel like you can see your pressing line very well, press it again or use a ruler and a pencil and you can mark it that way. Now, sew right to your corner. Now, here we have this wonderful piece here. What you're going to do now is you're going to trim this off. So you have a 1/4 inch, right? Doesn't have to be perfect cutting. Now, look at what we got. We have ourselves a mitered corner. Needs to be pressed. So here we have done that on all of your sides. You've done it on the back where you've overlapped. You've sewn all of your corners on. Now we have the job of putting it together. So when you put it together, you're going to sew from corner to corner, just like you would around a pillow. You don't have to worry about leaving an opening because you have your back to open it. So I will pin this. All around, excuse me. So we're going to pin all around and then you're going to sew all around the edges. Once you have it sewn all around, you are going to then have this, we're going to step over here so I can show you one that's completed. So I want you to look at this guy right here. So we have sewn all the way around the edges and we've pressed it nicely. Here's our overlay on the back. See how that? You can slide your pillow right in there. Another thing we do, or I like to do, is I like to top stitch right in the edge of here. It just kind of makes a secure place for your pillow to fit in. Then you may also want to add a decorative stitch. So you might add a decorative line right along here out of a contrasting thread. That's up to you. Now you have all these wonderful pillows that you can make at home. We'll check out the website for all the cutting information and any other instructions you need.